Hello everyone, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome back to another video. So it has officially been 6 years since Cube World was first released in its alpha state to the public. Now, in 2019, it's finally getting an update and a Steam release. So why did it take so long? And why do people still care about this game? Well, the first answer as to why it took so long is originally a pretty long and complex answer, but finally, on Walle's blog, who is the creator of Cube World, he has posted, after 6 years, kind of explaining everything. So let's look at this. It says, "Dear Cube World community, I think this is the right place for this. This is where it all started, where my little passion project came to life and became something much bigger. Here's my explanation why everything took me so long, why there were no updates, and so on. When I released Cube World back in 2013 on our homepage, I was enthusiastic to finally share my game with you. It was a dream come true for me. I wanted to be a game developer since I was a kid. As some of you might remember, we got DDoSed as soon as we opened the shop. It might sound silly, but this event traumatized me and kind of broke something inside me. I never told anyone about it, and I don't want to go into details, but I'm dealing with anxiety and depression ever since. Social media didn't improve, as you might imagine. I'm still not sure if it's a good idea to tell the world about it, but I wanted to give the fans an explanation. There were several points in the past where I considered releasing an update, but every time I was afraid it wasn't good enough. I'm also a bit perfectionist, and it made me rework everything from scratch several times. The version I'm planning to release is basically Cube World 2.0. There are still many things I'd like to add in the future, but I think this version is already fun. I hope some of you enjoy the upcoming release. I'm currently working on a new homepage and still want to add some lore-related things to the game before the release." So, he explained some things here, and these were things we never knew previously. So, originally, when a year or two went by and Cube World didn't have any updates, people just assumed, oh, this guy, sold this game for 20 bucks a pop, sold thousands upon thousands of copies. Because when this game was released, this was one of the most popular games I saw on YouTube. At the time, 2013, that's when Minecraft was still pretty popular, and for about a month or two, I saw many Minecraft YouTubers switch over to Cube World almost entirely for a few months, and then slowly, people started not playing as much, simply because the game wasn't receiving updates. And so after that, people just kind of assumed that this Walle dude took the money and left. And then finally, sometime in late 2015, 2016, he started posting on Twitter and Instagram very rarely. I've been following him the entire time, and I would see an Instagram post maybe every half a year to a year, but he wouldn't just post one post. He would post multiple posts, and that was interesting. And so we knew he was still working on the game and didn't bail. But another reason it took so long, and he doesn't really mention this, but Cube World, when it was first released to play in 2013, was not a finished product game ready for regular updates. May 8th, 2013, when it was first released, this video started it all. It was not a ready game. It wasn't a game being released to the public. It was a game in alpha for people to test. And so a lot of people just expected regular updates without realizing that this game wasn't even near finished at all. This upcoming update is going to add so much into this game, it's ridiculous. Let's look at some older posts here, just to see some pictures along the development. But back to why it took so long, the development team is literally him and his wife. And since then, I don't know if they've gotten more help, but they made it seem like it's literally just them. It's him and his wife. 2 people working on a game is a lot, and I don't think he expected to get so much press on this, so much popularity. Even if, you go to YouTube, let's go over really fast. Let's just search up shortly Cube World. You can see, there's a lot of recent videos, but even one was released 3 years ago, which is, half the time between these 2 updates. And, 6 years ago, this is when it was really popular. But literally ever since then, every few years, people make videos on Cube World, and they get popular. People still care about this game. So now the question is, we know why it took so long, but why do people still care about this game after 6 years? So this question I can't answer with statistics and facts, but rather can only be answered with experience playing the game in the past. Some of you guys, especially if you're younger, might not know what Cube World was, but when I was growing up and I was in middle school and early high school, this game was so hyped up and so many people loved it. I think the combination of the nostalgia plus all the hype behind it, all the YouTubers playing it, all the people talking about it, got everyone in the community so excited. Everyone in the gaming world, even, Wale made a tweet yesterday talking about the Steam release, and even Mr. Beast, of all people, one of the biggest YouTubers, was raving about how he's been waiting for this game for years. So it's not, it doesn't have the best graphics, it doesn't have the best soundtrack, it doesn't have the best gameplay, but there's just something mystical and charming about it that keeps people engaged and makes people wish that the game was still alive. And thankfully, now after all these years, we are getting an update. I'm personally so excited. I'm probably going to be playing this a lot on my channel, even though my channel is based on Minecraft. It's similar, and it's still a fun game, and so even if other people don't enjoy me playing it, I still enjoy playing it, and so I'm going to play it for myself. Anyways, though, that's all for this video. I just wanted to make a short video kind of talking about some things because I know a lot of people have questions. Some people don't even know what the heck this Cube World game is. But anyways, if you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This is JWhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.